Hey guys, PokeTrips here, and today I'll be going over the match between myself, Charizard306 Jr. of the Cincinnati Pedes versus MTY Gray, also known as Matt Poo of the San Antonio Solars. Let's go ahead and get started. Matt Poo's on the left here, I am on the right. I send out the Excadrill, he sends out the Goodra. Now, here. This is what I was thinking. I was thinking, okay, Excadrill's a really good lead. It's gonna kill Infernape, Muck, it's gonna kill anything except Goodra. So as long as he doesn't lead Goodra, Excadrill lead is really solid. He then leads Goodra, which leads me into switching into Mimikyu, because I expect nothing to be able to kill me. I had Lumberry, so if he got the burn off, I wasn't really scared of that. I stayed in Swords Dance because I didn't expect him to use Sludge Wave, which he didn't. Really risky, but I still went for it. Play rough, I killed it one shot. Should have went for that Sludge Wave, or Sludge Bomb, or whatever, if he didn't have it. He might have not had it. In comes the Muck. I think that Mimikyu's useless at this point. He served his purpose, so I go for the Shadow Sneak. He's doing some chip damage. In comes Excadrill. Gonna go for the Rock Slide, assuming to switch into Zapdos, because I was assuming that he was assuming the Earthquake. We see a Brick Break come off. That was really surprising, so I go into Arachnid. I expect the Brick Break again, and indeed the Brick Break does come off. We see the knockoff onto the Arachnid, knocking off my Assault Vest, doing tons of damage because it was a crit, I believe. Yeah, it was a crit, and then I killed him up. In comes a Sylveon. At this point, Arachnid did his purpose, so Sylveon takes out the Arachnid. In comes Beedrill. I expect to switch into... Oh, hold on. I expect to switch into Empoleon because Empoleon's a Steel type. I expected him to expect me. There's a lot of expecting. I expected him to expect me to use a Poison type move in order to kill the Sylveon. Therefore, he switched into Empoleon, but he didn't. He stayed in and went for a Hyper Voice again, I believe, which didn't make much sense to me. Shadow Ball, my bad. I don't know what he expected there. Got the special defense drop though, so it worked. I went for Poison Jab at this point because if he switched into Empoleon, oh well, I'd use Drill Run and get the kill. In comes Infernape. I go for Drill Run, staying in. At this point, Beedrill served its purpose. But he goes for Close Combat, assuming to switch into Excadrill. Sucks for Matt Poo. The U-turn, killing the Infernape. Beedrill safely going back into his Pokeball. In comes Excadrill. Excadrill sweeps the rest of this team. We see Goatleon come out. We see the Shoka Berry, making the Earthquake not as powerful, allowing him to kill my Excadrill. Very smart on Matt Poo's part. In comes the Tapu Koko. At this point, I can just clean Thunderbolt sweep. I kill the Empoleon. In comes the Zapdos. Not much it can do to me. I don't even think a Heat Wave would kill me. I do the Thunderbolt, do a bunch of damage. It's a Life Orb. He Thunderbolts me, not going to do as much as he had hoped, and that Thunderbolt there is going to win me the game with Tapu Koko. Now, I had Minior set and ready. I had a Focus Sash on it. I had Shell Smash and Explosion. That's a set people don't expect. That's a nuke that I was going to use to get a kill on anything that's not Empoleon. Now, let's go ahead and go to the game MVP here while we talk about the recap. The game MVP was Mega Beedrill. It came down to Mega Beedrill or Tapu Koko because they both went 2-0 +2. But I felt that Mega Beedrill did a little bit more for me. He took out the major threats of... Who did he take out? He took out Sylveon, which was a huge wall threat, and then he took out Infernape. Now, Tapu Koko could have easily won this because he did late game sweeping, but I feel like Tapu Koko's kills came a lot easier than Mega Beedrill's. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what I did right and what Matt Poo did wrong. I think that really, this game was just about the prep. I think I prepped better than Matt Poo for his team. He didn't really have anything to counter my Arachnid or my Mega Beedrill. I guess he wasn't really counting on that, but once I took out his Goodra, it kind of like threw him off, threw him for a loop, and then he was just downhill from there. Not much I can say. It's not like Matt Poo did something specifically wrong. But like I said before in Joseph's game, when you're down, you have to make plays, you have to make predictions, and you have to make switches. Matt Poo didn't do that. I did that. I over-predicted a lot. Matt Poo should have predicted a little bit better. Obviously, if he would have over-predicted like I did, then he would have got completely killed, and I would have like 5 Pokemon left, since I was going for like Earthquake, since I was going for Rock Slide, expecting the Zapdos, didn't switch out in Zapdos, things like that. Those are plays that I was making that I didn't have to make because I wasn't down. He should have been making those plays because he was down. But that's really all I can say was wrong with this game. Otherwise, good job Matt Poo, good job myself. But for now guys, this has been PokeTrips, logging off.